All right, if you are interested in making more sales in your business, then you'll definitely going to want to stick with me because I have something really simple to share with you. And it has to do with following up. And these are my best tips for why following up and how to follow up is so essential, especially now more than ever. Hey team, I'm Patty Dominguez, the founder of MoreLeverage.io, and we help service-based entrepreneurs and small business owners gain more leverage of time, money, and energy with our system sprinkled with some AI in there. So thank you for being here. Today, I want to talk about the importance of following up and just how powerful it could be once you do have follow-up. All right, you've heard the saying, the fortune is in the follow-up. Kind of, because the fortune is in the close, as a mentor of mine says. And instead of saying ABC always be closing, he says ABL always be leading. And I happen to agree. And one of the best ways that you can follow up with your prospects is by leading them, following up, leading them to the next conversation, following up, leading them to the next point of exposure. And one of the authors that really has influenced me greatly with this concept is Chet Holmes from The Ultimate Sales Machine. He emphasizes that following up is absolutely essential in order to really build rapport with your prospects, as well as understanding their needs for that point in time. And even though Chet Holmes's book, The Ultimate Sales Machine, was written in 2007, things have changed dramatically, especially with the advent of AI. Now, in 2007, based on what the book and what he recommended, he said, okay, you definitely want to follow up with people. That's super important. It's not just about closing a sale, but about building and maintaining relationships. He suggested that consistent follow-ups helps to establish trust and rapport with clients, which can lead to repeat business and referrals. So one of the key things in there, the salient word here, or the really important concept to remember, is persistent and multiple follow-ups. See, one of the things that Chad Holmes talked about is that many of the sales that you're making requires multiple follow-ups to close. And there was a study by Brevet that stated that 80% of the sales require an average of 5 follow-ups, yet only 44% of sales reps give up after just 1 follow-up. Here is where persistence is absolutely essential to keep the prospect engaged and moving them through that sales funnel. Otherwise, you're leaving so much money on the table. You know that, right? So structuring that follow-up process is really essential. So here's where you want to have an outline structure of that follow-up process that includes, and when he talked about it, he talked of back in 2007, following up with a letter, right? Immediately after, having regular check-ins. With where we are now in this day and age, you can do that automated. You can have your follow-up system be automated and infused with some AI, which is such a great example of leveraging your time and money and effort. With the use of AI, it really helps to streamline that whole thing. The best part about it is that these follow-ups, you may be thinking, okay, but if I'm using AI, am I going to be sacrificing that personalization? And the truth is, no, that you're not going to be sacrificing personalization, because with these proper type of follow-up system, keep in mind that you can personalize your follow-up by sharing the things that are relevant to that prospect. And of course, infusing things that they would be looking for in that point in time. The important thing here is to be consistent, providing value in a way that resonates with that prospect at a personal level.